Today's horoscope, Leo February 17th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Your desire to communicate is strong today, but the day requires patience. You'll accomplish more if you pace yourself and slow down a little. As well, it's important to watch that you don't speak prematurely about a matter, as there can be impatience with communications and secrets. There can be sensitivity to issues brewing in your private life. Iron out these differences, but keep in mind that if there isn't an immediate resolution, this doesn't mean you're not making progress. For your own sake, try to let things go and avoid getting wound up over problems. Also today, you begin a new palace cycle that lasts until January, challenging you to come to a fairer, more considered balance in a partnership. You could work toward balancing your attention to personal plans and attention to others. Someone could inspire you to make a positive change in your life. In astrology, our planets and luminaries are often seen as the most potent and vital factors within the sky. However, asteroids are a more modern addition to our cosmology and show nuances that illuminate the depths of humanity. Pallas, an asteroid that is tied to wisdom, strategy, diplomacy, and courage, shows us how to strike a balance between the masculine and feminine. Today, she soars into the heavens of Aquarius, which will encourage you to embrace humanitarian concerns, technology, and community engagement. Who could you connect with? The weekend is not over yet, especially as the moon in Libra trines Jupiter in Gemini. You or someone else might reach out to connect over work today. There could be a chance to attend a last-minute event, like an online seminar or a professional mixer. A one-on-one meeting could be scheduled if you want to have a colleague's undivided attention. The abundant social energy could help you connect with someone you want to work with as well. Anything is possible if you are open to extending and accepting the olive branch. You may find yourself involved in a deep conversation today. There is room for unusual expression, humorous, perhaps, or surprising in other ways. It's important to stay grounded and fly under the radar so that you don't get flooded. Stay in tune with your body, as you may experience unusual hunger, or crave some unusual taste or spice. Follow your instincts and gratify yourself, explore the new. Also, try to be in bed early tonight. Your body will appreciate the extra rest. You may find that you are far more serious-minded and pensive on this day. With the essence of this day in the air, philosophical thoughts and an interest in spiritual matters can be greatly enhanced. As you are usually the first one to bring laughter and fun to the environment, this might be very unusual for you and those around you. Yet, there is much that can be gained from this kind of contemplation. Let your mind explore your beliefs. It is just as Mercury is settling into his first full day in your financial sector, that the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your income sector. While the moon clashed with the other planets in your financial sector as it moved through Mercury returned too late for that, giving a smart and intuitive read on both sides of the financial fence. Meanwhile, after Mercury left your relationship sector yesterday, the sun is now getting ready to leave, with the moon's return to your communication sector a case of perfect timing. Just days after clashing as a full moon, this puts the sun and moon back in harmony while helping to keep the communication lines open. A day after Mercury, the planet of communication, left your relationship sector, the moon makes a timely return to your communication sector. Just days after clashing as a full moon that put a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the test, this puts the moon back in harmony with the sun just as he has reached his last weekend in your relationship sector. This is a real turnaround while helping to keep the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. The moon in Libra forms a tense square with Mars retrograde in Cancer, stirring up emotions that may lead to moments of frustration, miscommunication, or impulsive reactions. Under this cosmic influence, tensions can surface unexpectedly, and you or those around you might act in ways that seem out of character. Have you ever caught yourself saying something in the heat of the moment that you later wished you could take back? This transit has a way of pushing emotions to the surface, sometimes leading to regrettable words or actions. But while temporary lapses in judgment can happen, they don't define you or your relationships. If conflicts arise, take a step back and focus on restoring harmony rather than letting discord linger. Making amends sooner rather than later can prevent unnecessary distance from those you care about. Socially, you are in high demand, as friends, family, and those close to you are drawn to your energy. People seek your guidance, support, or simply the comfort of your presence, and you may find that others are especially appreciative of your ability to listen and respond with kindness. Have you ever had someone tell you that just talking to you made them feel better? Your ability to offer understanding and encouragement is especially strong right now, making this a wonderful time to strengthen bonds with those around you. This warmth and openness also make you more likely to attract new connections, and you may cross paths with someone who leaves a lasting impression. Whether in friendships, professional relationships, or even romance, this is a time when genuine connections can flourish. If there have been any lingering misunderstandings or unresolved tensions in your relationships, this energy also provides the perfect opportunity to clear the air and rebuild trust. Holding on to past grievances only weighs you down, so if reconciliation feels right, take the step to heal and move forward. At the same time, the influence of Mars retrograde may make you more prone to inconsistency in decision-making. The temptation to say yes to every enticing opportunity or act on impulse may be strong, but it's important to think beyond the immediate excitement. Have you ever agreed to something in the spur of the moment, only to later realize that it wasn't in your best interest? While embracing spontaneity can be refreshing, it's equally important to consider long-term consequences. Not everyone around you can easily adjust to sudden shifts, and if others are relying on you, it's wise to move with intention rather than unpredictability. Approach situations with a sense of ease, and don't let temporary frustrations push you into rash decisions or unnecessary conflicts. If things don't go as planned, resist the urge to place blame. It's easy to point fingers when things don't unfold the way we expect, but dwelling on misfortune or projecting frustration onto others only disrupts relationships further. Instead, take a step back and consider the bigger picture. Have you ever looked back on a challenging situation only to realize that it ultimately led you to something better? Sometimes, setbacks are simply redirections, and the lessons they bring are more valuable than immediate success. Rather than engaging in arguments or allowing negativity to take over, focus on how you can adapt, learn, and grow. Financially, this is a favorable time for you, as your instincts for profitable decisions are especially strong. Whether negotiating a deal, making an investment, or handling financial matters, you have the ability to navigate opportunities with clarity and confidence. Have you ever had a moment where everything just seemed to align perfectly in a financial decision? That same energy is present now, making this an ideal time to make practical choices that set you up for success. However, staying grounded is essential. Avoid aiming unrealistically high or taking unnecessary risks. If you approach financial matters with patience and strategy, multiple options may open up to you. Any outstanding financial claims or lingering money matters could also find resolution in your favor, so take the initiative to address them rather than leaving things unresolved. As the day unfolds, remember that the energy of this transit is not here to create chaos, but rather to push you toward clarity and alignment. Are you allowing your emotions to dictate your actions, or are you using them as a guide to better understand yourself? Are you reacting to frustrations, or are you responding with awareness and intention? Every challenge presents an opportunity to grow, and every conversation, whether smooth or tense, has the potential to deepen understanding. The universe is reminding you that balance is always within reach, even in moments of tension. Stay mindful, stay open, and trust that the energy you put out into the world will come back to you in the best possible way.